Hi there, Cosmic Family. My name is Jahlial in this incarnation, and today I wanted to leave a reflection on the fear of rejection and the wound of rejection. Because if you remember, the full moon, I explained that Mars in Libra is in conjunction with the South Node and is doing this opposition with Chiron retrograde in Aries. And Chiron represents all of our fears, all the wounds, all of our insecurities, and all the limiting programming that we embodied as a part of the experience. So that position was exact yesterday in mathematical degrees, but it's going to be on track until the full moon. So I think it's very important to understand that we really have to deal with this, because in order to align ourselves to our soul purpose, this is part, we have to go out there to show ourselves to the world. And it doesn't matter if, for example, the mission of one person could be linked with being a scientist and to stay in a laboratory. At a certain time, that person will have to show his investigations. Or it doesn't matter if we are talking about a person that is his mission or her mission is to cook, because there will be a time that that person will have to expose the product. So in terms of our mission, or in terms of relationships, in order to meet people and to relate ourselves with other people, it's going to be very important to show ourselves the way we are. So this goes beyond the people that create content in social media like me, but for those ones that are exposing themselves in the public eye. We all know that duality right now it's at its highest point, and many people is acting and giving their opinions from the place that they can. So that can generate a lot of things. And if we are in a spiritual path, it is because we are trying to practice neutrality. And with neutrality, I'm not talking about a passive state. I am talking about returning to our center every time that we are getting out of that connection, and to operate from that place. So I think many of us share this wound, how I said before, this fear of being judged. And this wound could be created because of many factors. For some people, it was because they were the black sheep of the family, and it is precisely the black sheep, the member, that came here to change many of the distorted imbalances of the clan. And other people, maybe in other cases, it was because they were told that what they were was not good, or other people rejected certain parts of them. Other people, in other cases, it was because they were trying to do the correct thing, and that correct thing was something that was imposed by the society or the family. So there are many factors that can create this wound, actually. But something that is very important is that if we really want expansion, if we really want to go beyond our limitations, if we really want to develop our soul potential, we have to face this fear, we have to face this wound, we have to face this programming. And this is going to take courage and to deal with the uncomfortable feelings and the exposure. But this is part because the path of the soul is about integration. So we really have to embrace every part of ourselves. And other thing that is unavoidable in this experience, I think we all transited this at least once, is that we all experience to be rejected or judged by other people. I think this is an experience that we cannot avoid. So if that situation is happening and is causing pain, because if it doesn't cause pain, then maybe the wound is more healed, or maybe that situation hasn't anything to extract, But if that is causing pain, that is a big opportunity of the universe to know yourself better, because those situations push you to your inside, and then you can contact with your own essence, your own soul, and you can ask yourself what to do with that situation, because many times opinions of other people could help us to grow, even if they are doing that with negative intentions, even if they are doing that with an intention of hurting, but there's other times where people are projecting their own unconscious trauma, and maybe the part that they are rejecting of yourself, that part is something that belongs to your essence. And if you start to reject that because society or other person is telling you to reject that, you are going to live in an incoherence. You cannot live in respect with yourself. You cannot live in love. You cannot be in the frequency of love with yourself. You cannot inhabit your own experience with respect, because you cannot deny your own essence. So that's why it's very important to connect to your own soul and to get to the profound meaning that situation is showing to you, because it's going to be different each time. And I've said this in other videos, but in essence, we are all light, but in the experimentation, we came here to express different qualities of God. So that thing that makes you different is vital for this world. That quality you have that others don't have is very important here. And if you are incarnated in here, it is because you have a divine purpose, because actually everything that is manifested in this plane have a divine purpose, even the things that we perceive as dark many times. So I think we should offer ourselves to the world. We should show whoever we are to the world, and to be open to the things that life can show us through that process. So I just wanted to leave this reflection today. Thank you, everyone, and see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.